So I'm reading this book right here by Manly P. Hall, The Secret History of America. And it's interesting because it's talking about America and when it was founded. You know, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Whoo! And then we wrote a nursery rhyme about it. I wonder if that actually happened, or maybe if that's just indoctrination. Kind of think it's indoctrination. However, this book is talking about how the writer once heard a Chinese scholar discussing his heritage, and he said that this was knowledge amongst educated Chinese people, and they all understood this, and it was kind of a joke as well. But what he said was that Chinese people have always been known to do laundry. That's how they made a living. A lot of the Chinese people back in the day, thousands of years ago, they were laundry people. Like, that's what they did for money. That's what they did. They did laundry. Now, there was so many Chinese people doing laundry that it became ridiculous, and there were no more jobs because there were just too many laundry people. So the Chinese actually traveled to America because they wanted to seek new opportunity. They wanted to go to different lands where people needed more laundry people, because that's what they did for money. So that's what they did. They traveled and they went to America. Now, it didn't work out for them because they said when they got here, the people living here wore no clothes. So what does that tell you? That tells me that the Chinese got here long before Christopher Columbus did. Now, what else does that tell me? It tells me that we've been lied to, pretty obviously. Now, what else is interesting about this is that you might not believe that story. That's okay. That's a story. You don't have to. But in San Francisco, California, there actually are a lot of different rocks and different locations where you can see signs that have been carved into the stone, petroglyphs. And a lot of these petroglyphs are of the sun. However, they are Chinese petroglyphs of the sun, which is interesting. And a lot of people that understand this believe that this is because the Chinese, like I just told you in the story, found America long before Christopher Columbus did. You know, the stories that we get are just that, stories. History is nothing more than his story. Napoleon Bonaparte once said that history is a set of lies agreed upon. So you have to do your research, you have to read, you have to study, and you have to learn, and you have to start putting things together yourself, because the story that's been put together for you, I believe, is a lie. I love you all. This is my opinion. And if you want to learn more, you can go to my website, withthesun33.com.